I'm glad you decided to take the chance to pop out and, hop on with us though.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, man, this ain't like that, man. This is just us. We just sitting here kicking it, having a good time,
talking
a little shit back and
Yeah,
forth,
exactly.
listen to Lukey
Yeah.
misspell words by talking. How can that happen?
Hey, y'all do it. I pronounce shit all wrong, man. I went to public school, yo. I rode a short bus with the seatbelts. I'm joking. I didn't do
did
that
too,
shit.
man. Everybody did, man. Stop hating on public schools, man. Do
Love
better.
that shit, yo. Free lunch. You know what I'm saying? Word.
I didn't ride a short bus.
Hey, yo, boom. Oh, did you walk into school?
He said, "Was you walking?" There were other buses, Lukey. There were other buses.
There were normal sized buses.
There were normal sized
kids.
buses.
Indeed.
All right.
You're just gonna make it worse.
Here we go.
Mask it.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, kick this off. We're here.
Kick this shit off, man. We here, man.
Yeah, boom. Everybody, welcome to the Abyss Podcast, episode 120. I didn't even say nothing funny right then. 120 like the degrees. Anyway, boom. Carl, how are you?
Doing great.
There's a beautiful hoodie right there, Roots hoodie.
Yeah, it's cold, so I figured I'd bundle up.
It is cold.
Yeah, old Canada. It's cold up there in Massachusetts, too. Primo Jab. Dope. Body Rock shirt, man. That's my guy right there.
Yo, man, had to rep, man. I was hoping I was gonna have it last time, but this makes sense, man. We still up in Massachusetts, man.
Yeah,
shout out the illustrious Brandon. You know what I mean? World's famous. God damn it, that's who made this Body Rock joint. Shout out the whole Feed the Family. It ain't about me. I like that.
Word.
Captain Planet, Body Rock.
Captain Planet. That's right.
That's what's up, yo. And let's keep it in mass, man. We got from Lynn. We got Jamar Johnson in the building.
That's right.
Sir.
Yeah. How are you, my guy? I know I already asked you this,
man.
but how are you?
Good. Straight.
But yeah, man. Boom. Now, I was doing the knowledge on you, man, and we have something in common that you would never believe, yo. Like I put it on just for you, son. Read my jersey, son.
DeSoto.
DeSoto. This man went to DeSoto High School. I went to DeSoto High School.
No, hold on. Check.
I went to DeSoto.
I didn't go to DeSoto High School. So I went to Lynn Tech.
Okay.
But I did play. It's weird that you said that though, because I did play an all-star game at DeSoto High.
At DeSoto High School. That's what it is, yo.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I thought like, yo, it can't be real, bro.
Yeah, I played an all-star game out there. Yeah.
Yeah, DeSoto, Texas, a powerhouse school. I went to DeSoto High School in St. Louis. Yeah, it's a big. Yeah. Boom. So I was wondering, how was you down there in Texas? That's the reason why for the All-Star game.
Yep. So I was a senior in high school, and it was like a big bowl game for like whoever was going out there. And I ended up getting invited. I played a game out there. The stadium was crazy, bro. Like they got like press boxes and all kinds of stuff. It was wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first time out there, man. It was crazy. So
that's cool.
Indeed, man. That
one of those
down in Texas is crazy.
Oh, that's one of those super football high schools. I saw some of them have like programs that looks like almost like a professional gym.
Nah, bro, it's different
stuff
out there.
Like that.
It's different.
It's crazy in Texas, huh?
Yeah, it's different.
A lot of money.
Indeed. Yeah,
that's wild,
definitely.
Man, and that's just high school. That's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, they ain't getting paid, but they are betting on games out there. You bet your ass they're betting on the games out there, making a lot of money. Yeah, they might get beat up over that shit. Yeah, it's crazy.
Cool.
Wide receiver?
I played quarterback in that game.
Nice.
Ooh, quarter. Word?
Quarter.
That's serious.
Yeah. Quarterback. God damn, man.
The guy that passes the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, yo, boom, that mean he was super nice.
With you.
Yeah.
That game's crazy.
So indeed, man. Now, so you're from Lynn, correct? I'm just trying to get
Yep,
that's crazy, man. You went all the way down to Texas for that game, son. Word.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
And you're a relatively young guy. You're like 24, 25, correct?
24, yep.
24. That's crazy, man. Word. But how did you get into this lane of hip hop? Because all the other guys, a lot of the guys you work with, they're around 40. You know what I'm saying? 41.
A lot of people I work with, they're a lot older than me. But I got into this just by getting raised by, older cousins, brothers, I'm young and they playing Common, they playing Kanye, they playing Jay-Z, they playing 50. So, it's kind of just what I came up on. They playing Ninth Wonder in the house. You know what I mean? Lupe Fiasco early. Mm-hmm. So it's just what I came up on. So always what I knew. And, I got older and I started to resonate with the music more. Because when I was young, I was hearing it, but I wasn't really understanding it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now when I get to high school and I go back and I listen to the Black Album, I listen to Reasonable Doubt, College Dropout, it's all hitting home, even more than what it was. So it's kind of just what I came up around.
Yeah, they planted that seed though, which is great.
Bro, early.
True indeed. Mm-hmm. True indeed. I was listening to one of your albums, Joe, and I was like, yeah, it does kind of have some Ninth Wonder, but a lot harder. Like a lot darker, jazzier elements to it.
Yeah, it's funny you said that because, I've always been listening to that, that sound. But then as I started getting into production on my own, now you have Derringer coming up doing his thing going crazy. So it's kind of like I took elements from the Derringers and the Beat Butchers and the Ninth Wonders and just kind of like, meshed them into like one kind of sound that's kind of my own. So that's why you say you got the 90s joints, but it's kind of darker, it's kind of more.
Yeah, definitely. It's like the mean dark Ninth Wonder. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it heavy, man. It's crazy that 24, like I know got Ja King.
Shout out to Ja King the Divine.
Fire, bro, fire.
Yeah.
And Javi Darko. Yeah.
And Javi Darko. I know, like we got a lot of youngins coming up that are just really making me have hope. But since you are here, my dude, it could continue. Because we're going to get to an age where it's like, we're not going to rap anymore. We're not going to produce anymore. We're just going to be with our families. You know what I'm saying? Boom. We got like 10 years left, maybe. Yeah. I know you got to work with Mickey Fax. A lot of guys. You got this instrumental album, Leisure Activity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The album cover, bro. You have all the messages on there. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about that. Tell me about that. Everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? Leisure Activity. He has all these messages from people that received beats or he worked with on the album cover, yo.
So Leisure Activity, I want to say 4.
It's 4. It's 4, yeah.
So that joint was honestly, when I finished the beat tape, I didn't have my artwork in hand. I usually get my artwork done ahead of time and then put it out like that. But for this beat tape, I didn't have no artwork done for it. So I was kind of just sitting one day and I'm looking at my DMs and comments and stuff. Like, I got a lot of a lot of love from supporters. Let me just throw this joint on a collage just to like kind of show people if it's first time seeing me, you see I get love. It might attract you more to hear my sound. Like, if everyone's saying this, who's this kid that everyone's talking about? So that was kind of just a graphic to kind of draw people in to the tape. Man.
That's a dope idea.
Yeah, man.
True indeed. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, man. I see Mickey Fats on there. I see as a Vega 7 the Ronin on that joint.
Shout out to Vega.
That's the guy right there. He's gonna have a great next year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He definitely he had a great year. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. But look,
for sure.
Yeah, true indeed, man. Like I was listening to the Lunatic joint. You know what I'm saying? You got a rapper I got beef with on the Bless Picasso tape, son. Word. Yeah. He ain't on the podcast right now. Primo Jab. I got beef with that dude, B. You know what I'm saying? Primo Jab. He ain't on here. You got
beef with Primo Jab?
Yeah, man. He always be telling me I be spelling the words wrong on my post on Instagram, man. I know I do sometimes. Word.
You do.
Do indeed.
I want to send you messages, but I know Primo Jab's going to handle it, so.
Yeah. Tell us of the Grand Wizard, though, bro. That is some excellent shit right there. You and Lunatic mesh together like water and Kool-Aid, G. Make it tasty.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Delicacy right there. Yo, the features were crazy. SD motherfucking fucking Rick Hyde and that bitch. Holy shit. That shit was hot, man. Tell me how you linked up with Lunatic, because once again, these is older niggas. I'm like, these niggas my age. These are dudes that are old enough to be your pops.
No, word. If I'm being real with you, bro, that might have came from work with Primo the Great, because he's from Virginia too. And then, so I went from Primo the Great, and then I started working with Bless, and Lunatic, you work with Bless, Bless is my man's, whatever. And then, we started linking up. So it just came from working with those trio of Virginia MCs, bro. Worked my way down the line. and ended up working with Lunatic. We put together, a great piece of work. So yeah, there was that.
Yep. So indeed, Pray With One Eye Open is a great another. He has great names for albums too.
Nah, see that Blessed Picasso, bro. Listen, that album might have been one of the hardest albums like to put together as far as producing goes, because like he was making it to the point where it was like, yo, this is super fire, but send me another one. It's not hard enough. So he was pushing me to the limit to really get to that, my max potential. So but I love what came from it. You know what I mean? I always tell artists, if I'm working with you and you think something's not hitting hard enough or you like it, but you want something, even more, let me know, bro. Like I'm never going to take that to the heart or be mad about it. I'm just going to try to go harder. So Bless definitely pushed me to my maximum potential with that album for sure.
That's such a dope outlook too, though. You know, if you really want to be the best that you can be, you need people that are going to challenge you. Yes men never, ever, ever get you where you want to be.
It's never the way to go.
Yeah.
Never.
So indeed.
So, that was a dope process.
I'm pretty sure it's like Bless, like some things. I think me and Bless are A-likes. Bless is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So I think it's like Bless might have liked that beat, but he didn't want to rhyme on it. I mean, so yeah, like you like hear a lot of things you like sonically, but you don't think it fits you. And like someone else might think that, oh, that shit's hot. The next nigga would be like, yo, that shit's dope. And it fit perfectly with him. But there's certain things and certain sounds that I think is a Blessed Picasso sound. And that's probably why it came out good like that.
He got a dope ear for beats. He got a dope ear for beats, man. So
yeah, he got that dope voice. And he's a certified dude. He was on here, showed us his gaming room and shit. I'm saying he got a crazy gaming room.
Bro, I be seeing on IG.
He better not let me. Yeah, you better not let me in that room. I'm taking the R2D2 to the crib.
I'm taking that Ninja Turtles game.
So boom. Hell yeah. I'm going to put it in my pants pocket, though. Damn. Fuck. Anyway, let's go back to the genesis, man. You go by your government name, correct?
Yep.
Okay, boom. So you started wanting to make beats. You heard all this stuff. So what was the first thing you did to make them? You went with, did someone teach you, or you went on YouTube, or I know what happened?
The first thing I did to try to get myself familiar on the process, bro, I was going on Instagram and I was just like DMing producers like, yo, I'm new. I use Machine. Can you help me out, whatever it was. And the first dude to really step up and really take initiative to help me was Imperative. He's from Canada.
Yeah.
Imperative. I know Imperative.
Yeah, bro. That's how I went for him. He's fire, bro. That's who really he played a big part in me starting production. He gave me a lot of tips, so I learned from him. And then my brother as well, my older brother, he wasn't living with me at the time. So it was a lot of phone calls, a lot of late night phone calls. Like, yo, how you get this right? How you do this? How you do this? So between my brother chopping it up with Imperative on IG DMs and YouTube videos, bro. That's how it all. MK2. I use machine. I cook up on Machine. MK2.
MK2. I'm not really familiar with that joint, but like, boom, machines are so foreign to me, and I love the fact that y'all can use that shit like fucking weapons of war, and like just change something and flip something. Like y'all really are magicians. Like y'all cooking up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
That shit is crazy.
And it's funny because I might see people on Twitter just be like, yo, like all you doing is taking a sample and looping it. It's like, nah, bro. It's not even. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing this on this level. You know what I mean? It's not that simple. Like, you really got to dig for these gems, these records. Like I spent hours, digging, whether it's in stores or on YouTube or my own collection, just trying to find that sound. Yeah. So there's a lot that goes into it that people don't even see behind the scenes because you get the finished product. So you don't see everything before that.
So indeed, I know one of your records, it was sounding like really distorted and it came out bright. Before someone started rapping, I was like, yo, I wonder how the fuck you did that shit. I forget what one it was, but I was like, yo, I wonder how the fuck they be doing that shit. I was like, yo, I really, or like stuff that starts slow, then goes fast. I mean, like, I don't know how the fuck y'all do that shit. I could loop shit, but it's amazing to me. Yeah, it really is, man. But what made
it's
you
so cool?
Go
it's
ahead.
real quick. It's so cool as an art form that there isn't really a wrong way. It's however you want to come down to it. So
exactly,
like Madlib uses an iPad.
He
cooks everything up on an iPad.
It's wild. It's wild, bro.
kind of unheard of. I've never heard of that before, but that's how he's done it since like 2005 or some shit.
Yeah, and that's something else too. Like, equipment doesn't really make you great, bro. Like,
nope.
And I learned that early because when I first started making beats, I didn't have like studio monitor. I didn't even have headphones, bro. Like, I was cooking up on a 32-inch monitor with no, like, just a flat screen
like
TV speaker.
TV sound, yeah.
Yeah, so that really sharpened my sound because I would have to export the beat, take it to the car, listen to it, be like, yo,
yes.
the bass sounds ridiculous because I'm on a flat screen TV. So now I got to go back in the house, fix this, go back to the car. Bro, so many trips back and forth. So by the time I got headphones or monitors, it's
easy. Yeah.
Too easy.
Yeah, you can dial in.
Yeah, bro. So, that kind of stuff builds character, but equipment doesn't make you better or worse, bro. It's in you or it's not.
Yeah. So yeah, you have to start with that creativity and know how to construct something, whether it's something that you hear beforehand or, the nice part about hip hop is a lot of times it's in a snippet of a sample. It's and then saying, well, how can I take this and make something completely unique and new out of it, stretching it, flipping it, the way you cut it and add back into it. It's such a unique art form.
Exactly.
Yeah, and combining making something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what will.i.am told us on the joint. Making something out of nothing. Hip hop is like the iPhone, Samsung technology with something else and mash it together.
Yeah, it's a camera, it's a GPS, it's a internet computer, it's a phone. It's all those things just crushed together.
Yep.
True indeed. So you say you was using a computer program with the fucking TV monitor, no headphones. But what made you pick the weapon of choice that you have right now? Like,
so like I mentioned before, my older brother, he makes beats too. But when I was younger and we was like living in the same household, I wasn't really too drawn to the process of it. I was just a big hip hop nerd. So I would be around him, when he was making his beats, whatever he was doing, but I wasn't really asking, how do you do this? How do you do that? But he would use the MK2, so I just figured I'd dive into the same joint. So
MK2. Yep. Yeah, I gotta look at that, man. I just love all that shit, like the octo tracks and shit right there. I know the SPs and all that shit. All them shits. I like to, but I can never do it though, bro. I don't have the patience to.
That's definitely the patience, bro. Patience is a big part of it. Big part.
Indeed. You know what I like to do? I like to take a thumb drive and stick it in my ear and then like think of what the fuck I want to put in the computer. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be cool? Shit, they got that already. That's on
I know Elon Musk is working on something. You'll have a little chip in the back of your neck. You'd be all right.
Yeah, you know that movie, the movie with Matt Damon when they try to motherfucking go to Elysium. Yeah.
And I come back for this? Y'all talking about chips and necks in Elysium?
Well, we had to get you back here somehow. Just wait. Just wait till you see the picture I'm going to cook up.
Oh man, it's going to be crazy. I'm sure. I'm sure. Man, I heard a lot of stuff, but I'm sorry I wasn't present on the screen, brothers. Like I said, man, my furnace went out, so I just had to finish the housework stuff. Daddy
it is
stuff.
A necessity.
Oh shit!
Gotta have
it.
Cool. Now I get to hook up a picture for Lukey too.
It's all right. All right. No, he just left. One thing I heard him getting into. Yeah, I don't know why he has beef with me, man. Yeah, salute to you for the damn Blessed Picasso album, the whole one. Sir. That's a dope project. I heard you saying how he kind of pushed you to be, even iller than you are. So that's dope.
Yeah, that was like I said, man, that was something because I'm sending I'm thinking I'm sending the craziest joints. He's like, yo, send me something else. I was like, I got to get back in the lab, keep cooking. So,
and you didn't even take it any type of way. You were just all right, whatever, let's do it.
Because I like I said, I set the initiative. I tell them first, like, yo, before we do this process, during the process, let me know if I got to step my game up or I got to change this or change that. Let me know, what we could do to get out the best work. So,
yeah. Now, on the flip side of that, do you feel that it's the producer's responsibility and right to then ask the rapper that you're working with, this has got to be punchier, or I need you to resend me this cleaned up or whatever? Like, do you feel like you have to take that role as well?
100%. So when I'm working on, when I'm doing a collab album with the artist or a compilation album of my own, if I get a verse back or a hook, whatever it might be, and I think it has to be adjusted, or said different, I don't hold back from letting artists know. There's never, you don't have to be mean about it. You don't got to be just like, ignorant about it. You know what I mean? But I always let people know that, this could be better or change this line or fix this just so we could get the best quality of work. Cause that's just, I only want the best quality of work. So,
yeah, I mean, I wholeheartedly agree with that just because you're both making a cohesive project.
Yeah. I mean, there's been times where, for example, on Hidden Gems, my first full-length compilation album, the second track on there, '08 Celtics, I was supposed to have another artist featured on there, but his verse wasn't up to par, and we talked about it. He wasn't trying to do another one, so I replaced him with another rapper. But when I met him in the flesh, we discussed that. We fixed that issue, and we kept moving forward, and we have a great relationship now. So it's just about being professional when it comes to the music and doing things the right way. So.
Yeah, well, especially when you're doing the Quincy Jones and it's your compilation album,
right?
Right, 100%. You have to be comfortable with the bars that are on there.
Yeah, exactly. So,
oh man, that's something that I think is important, and I'm glad that you take your role that serious. A lot of times, I think you hear MCs and producers will both say, like when they're working with each other, that one person may not have done what they thought they were going to do, or, vice versa, whatever the case is. And I think a lot of time it just comes down to, you just have to say, hey, I want you to do this, or I want you to do that. People just don't explain what they want, or they don't make their intentions known up front. They just like, oh yeah, send me some bars. Oh yeah, send me some beats. And they think that that's it. But I think that's what makes a good producer, Quincy Jones style, like Carl was getting at, is somebody that's really like, yeah, no, that's dope, but I want you to say it like this, or, I want you to put a drop. If you're on the MC side, if you're somebody like myself, like I say this all the time, like with Hobgoblin or Chuck Chan or Bless, any of them, when I'm talking to them, I'll be like, yo, yeah, I'm going to send my vocals back, but please feel free, to go crazy with the beat as far as the actual production.
My thing is, like, I've seen so many times where I've been in sessions, with other artists, like not my music, just observing the room.
Yeah.
And I've seen people either lay a beat or lay a verse and then come out the room and everyone's going crazy. Like, it's amazing. And now they're gassed up and it's like, it's not really like that, bro. And it's not my music, so I don't think what they're going to do, bro. But it's like, I'd rather my homies be like, yo, this isn't it, versus someone else. Now I look stupid.
Yeah, man. Be brave enough to tell the truth. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And most times people are going to respect you even more for that.
Everything is not going to hit, bro. Like,
no, that wasn't the one. Do it again. What?
Everything is
Everybody
not
loved
hit.
it. No, do it again.
I would even say it's not even, sometimes it's not even that it was bad, but, I know a specific instance where I was complimenting Big Ghost on the hook on the track, and I won't mention the rapper, but great rapper. And he was like, that's not the original hook. And then he sent me the original hook, and the original hook was really dope.
Yeah.
But when Big Ghost had something in mind, he sent it back and he was like, try doing it this way. And 100% it's better in the sense that it works so much better with the song. The other hook was really cool, but it just, kind of weighing it out, and he had no problem sharing it with the artist, and the artist came back, did exactly what it was.
The best way to go.
It's my favorite song on the album.
That's the best way to go.
I know Primo Jad did that to me one time. Like it was a concept song. And so I stuck with the concept heavy throughout the whole verse, heavy through the verse, like I was reading the comic book. And he was like, hey, I know you read the comic book, and I know you, I know you, but I need you to go in. I want you to go in. I'm like, oh, okay. So I had the verse. So it wasn't bad, I guess. But
it wasn't
like,
bad. The first version wasn't bad. It just was,
I was just telling the story.
It was way too deep into the lore, right? And I wanted you to just go crazy as an MC on it, and you did. So it didn't matter. It was dope. Both of them were dope in different ways.
You also had Mondo Slade tell you your beat was whack on a song too.
Oh yeah, to beat out your yeah. And the funny thing, hey Jamar, it's funny. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like there's even times where like
beginning, you go
where like you if a song gets done or whatever, a verse gets laid and it's super dope, but it might not fit the album. That happens too. So you just put it in the vault, let it sit for
and you hold it down.
Yeah, so that happens too. You know, there's a lot of ways it could go. It's not just, oh, this is whack. You know, I don't want it. It's like, nah, bro, like this is fire, but this project is this. So this might not fit the bill the best. So that happens a lot
dope.
too.
That's dope that you even look at it that way instead of just being like, yeah, nah, that's not it. In chapter, you're like, nah, okay, no, you just gave me some gems. Let me store them in the vault real quick, and then you coming back with maybe another compilation album, and that verse just happened to pop up on there. They're like, oh man, I didn't even know you keep that. Exactly. Yeah, I got it on here.
Exactly,
yeah, that's dope.
I'll pick all the beats first, and I pick out all the beats and put them in like a paragraph form, and then I so I won't run into that problem unless the song is whack, and then I just take the whole song out. Yeah, but I left that Mondo Slade verse on there. Hell yeah. Even though he said that, he said in the beginning, Jamal, he said, yo, man, this beat is annoying as fuck, man. I ain't know why you picking this.
It was flavorful, man. It was super flavorful, though, man.
My favorite part of that
just
whole
with
album.
Those words. Yeah, just those words.
Only thing he did was a hook. Only thing he did was a hook. It kind of sounds like some Makami Fahim shit. One day everybody will hear that shit.
That'd be something else too, like working, not even with certain rappers, all rappers, bro.
All rappers.
They be doing this, bro. Nah, rappers be doing this thing, bro, where it's like, I'll play him a bunch of beats like in the studio sessions, and the one I thought was like the hardest joint, like that I bodied, they'll skip right over, and then the joint that I spent 3 minutes on, they be like, "Yo, like go back to that joint. That joint was crazy." It was like, "Yo, this was just something I did. Like I was half asleep, bro." Like, that happens all the time. Happens all the time.
That's what doing.
I gotta jump in just because we're talking about playing beats for rappers, and I saw you got to share some of your beats with Rome Streets, and he spit 16 on one of them.
That was ridiculous.
That shit was dope on Instagram. Yeah. I saw it on Instagram.
That was after the crib out in Lynn, Massachusetts, right?
So that was in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, right?
That was in Rhode Island.
1,000 Words event.
Yeah. So I seen the the show fly or whatever it was, and the only reason I went was to play beats for Rome. Like there was no other reason to go, only because I know a lot of underground events are so close, compact. They're so, it's not like they be playing Celebrity over in the corner. They're not hard to reach, these rappers, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So it was just like, bro, I'm gonna go play beats for Rome. That was the end goal. So before the show, I loaded up 50 joints to the phone, downloaded them, all ready to go, and the opportunity presented itself, and it is what it was. It was a super dope moment. But yeah, man, hopefully I can get some work in with them soon, because that whole clique is fire.
Mm-hmm. So indeed, and they catapulting up too. Shout out to the Bad Influence crew over there.
For sure.
Shout out to all them right there. And they making moves and sliding like grease, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And the rabbit hole will definitely trickle down to you, my G.
No, I mean, bro, I can't even lie, bro. Like, so after that night, I was trying to catch him, bro. So he did a show in Somerville, like a few weeks after that. Something, bro, I was right there in Somerville, like front row, bro, ready. He bought out West Side Gun. He bought out Stove. I got a chance to like chop it up with him before the show started. Still had beats ready. Chopped it up with him after the show. Like, bro, I'm just trying to get it in. So it's coming, bro. It's coming.
He's a good dude. He's a really good dude. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you motherfuckers is whack, but he ain't, man. He always shows love, man.
He's a genuine person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need people like that. We need people like that. More people like that.
It seems like it's a lot more of those, actually decent individuals out here. Just like you were saying, Jamar.
Stop. He's on fucking, now he's the genuine dude on fucking Rock Nation. That's why we need more people like that.
Oh yeah. Well,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's I understand what you're saying by elevated and then still being humble is what you're saying, kind of, right?
Yeah. So like that night in Somerville was dope because he bought out, Eddie Kane and Rim. They was there. Spoda was there.
Eddie and
shout out to the Walkers.
Shout out the Walkers.
They killed it. They bodied the whole entire
great.
set.
I'm huge.
And they, like I said, after the show, they was being a real stand up dude. Danielson was there.
Yeah.
Oh, like, bro, shit. that night was wild, bro.
Epic.
You know, and I got a chance to chop it up with them and kick it for a little bit, and they all, real good people, bro.
Yeah, so Danielson's a super
dudes,
down to
all those dudes, all those dudes are good people, man. I love all those dudes. Eddie Kane and Rim, I love watching them perform, man. Them motherfuckers. Yeah,
bro,
they sound just like the CD.
Like Styles P and Jada, bro, on some back and forth.
Like,
bro, their stage presence is so powerful, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like it was something different.
That's dope, man. Every time I hear about them performing, that's what you hear. And then when you see the little video snippets of them performing, you can tell they up there. They are a machine when they get on stage, man. I can't wait to see them perform live, man. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they put on a great show. Sure.
So indeed. I'm gonna turn it to another. The MF Doom Mask song with Shay Noor. Was that whose idea was it to name it that? She spit the song and she said that line and then y'all named it that, or explain.
Yeah, I got you. So
explain.
And the whole concept MF Doom Mask wasn't even a thing, but she said the line. And me and my man's A.O. Shamir was mixing the record.
A.O. Shamir.
Shout out to A.O. Shamir.
Shout him out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog. We was mixing the record, and then when we got done with it, I was like, yo, like, what should I call it? He was just like, yo, like, the MF Doom Mask kind of sticks out a little bit. Like, just call it MF Doom Mask. It'll be catchy. People will catch on to it pretty quick. Simple enough. Definitely. So we just ran with that. So that wasn't a thing before she said that line. So
that's crazy. Well, it worked out well, huh?
Yeah, she bodied it. And then my man Sean Liv, he did the artwork on the joint where he like drew a picture of her with MF Doom Mask on. It kind of just fit and super dope. So yep.
Indeed. But I thought you was a Doom head for a second, man. That's one of my goats.
I might catch a little flack, bro. I'm not the biggest dude. I don't really vibe with Doom too well. But
I would rather that than
I would
people that like to say it,
bro. Say what you like.
I don't really.
I fuck with that, man. But what are you into? Like, besides football and music? What are other things that Jamar Nolan? I'm not saying I said Jamar Nolan, man. My bad. I was going to something else. You know what I'm saying? Jamar Johnson, not related to Dr. Umar Johnson. Are you?
No, sir.
What? There you go. Boom.
How dare you?
Word. Yeah.
Yo.
Here we go. All right, we're up and running. This thing is rolling now.
Hey, yo, by the way, Dr. Umar is like 6'3", big. It's a big dude, yo. Anyway,
bro, be tripping.
Yeah,
but
tripping.
Yeah, man.
When you gonna build that school, bro?
Yeah, he did, man.
When you gonna build the school?
He over there hanging out with Suki Hana. You know what I'm saying? She threw up sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? That shit was wild. I seen the porno.
No, is he kicking? Is he hanging out with her? I thought he was against her. I mean, don't get me wrong. I see Dr. Umar pop up on occasion, usually because he's one of those damn social media, TikTok, Instagram evangelists, right? That come on trying to save the people through 30-second bursts, right? And it seems like he tends to stand on a decent platform. Usually, I hesitate to say that I agree with him just because of his flammery with that school and his other stuff and how he gets so disappointed over the most petty things sometimes. Sometimes he's on point, but sometimes it'd be like, bro, man, chill out. Where's that school, man? You ran off with the bread, man. Come on.
But we ain't really.
Why do we even know? Why do we even know your name still, man? Like because you got good PR and you be on all these platforms, man. Do something for the community, brother.
Right.
You know. But I digress.
But what is Jamar Johnson into though? You know what I'm saying? Fuck Umar.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm into reading. I love video games a whole lot. I try to stay active as I can, try to stay fit. I'm a big movie head, I guess I'd be watching movies for hours if I had to. And I love to cook too, surprisingly.
That's what's up, man. You saw the GTA trailer?
Yes,
yeah, bro.
GTA 6. Oh
I'm
my God, it looks great.
I'm like, GTA has been such a long time coming. It's just like, you know, that anticipation ain't really there no more, at least for me. But, you know, when it gets here, it gets here. But at this point, it's like, you know, when it happens, it happens.
So, yeah, like Detox.
For me, it's the storylines. Like, I'll still put GTA 5 in every once in a while and just cruise around and blow shit up and have a good time. But
I love robbing
the
stores. That's what I love to do.
Have gotten better and better and better and more involved. You know, 3 was great. 4 was fantastic. 5 was just incredibly immersive with 3 characters. Yeah. I'm anxious to see. Now we got to wait till 2025,
right?
And it'll probably come out fall of 2025 because of delays.
I hope not, man.
It'll come out December 31st.
When it comes out, I'll buy it. I'm there.
Yeah, for now, I'm definitely gonna buy it. I'm
FC24
for sure.
I'm getting rid of my PlayStation 4 just to get a PlayStation 5. I already said I'm doing it now. You know, I need that, and I need Tekken 8. That's really what I'm doing it for. Yeah, you a Tekken head?
Not fighting games too much. I'm more into like Madden, like the sports games is more my lane.
You do FIFA?
Like, well, it's FC now.
Yo, do you remember
rid of the FIFA
Street
title?
FIFA, bro?
Oh,
it's now FC.
I remember so fire.
Street FIFA,
bro. Street soccer used to be ill.
Oh, street soccer.
Yeah, it might have been through FIFA. I don't know, but they definitely have like a little street joint.
Yeah, FIFA Street 4. That came out in 2012.
Bro, yeah.
Wow,
yeah, the soccer games always tend to be dope
and that's
for whatever
Messi
reason.
On the cover. Man. That's Messi on the cover.
The street joint was crazy.
That shit is wild.
Yeah, bro.
I remember Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and that was the last video game I immersed myself into. That's been so long ago. You know what I'm saying? I was really was Mario Kart 64. I started getting pussy, and I stopped playing video games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You got to combine your loves, brother. You got to, find you a pretty girl who likes video games. Kart. See, there you go. Talk to him, Carl. Educate him.
I was trying, but I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to boom, boom. That's what I was trying to do. But anyway, boom.
Got that Rainbow Road aphrodisiac going.
I did, yo, boom. But boom, I remember
we gonna play Smash Brothers, baby.
Nah, pause. Hey, yo, stick it out. Hey, yo, check it out. Hey, I was playing Vice City. And I ran into the water on Grand Theft, and I died. I was like, "Fuck!" So then we got Grand Theft Andreas, San Andreas, and like we was driving, and then all of a sudden we went into the water. We was like, "Fuck! We gotta start the mission all over again." We was like, "Wait, this nigga is floating. The nigga can swim." Yeah, we was like, "Yo!" And they made a black dude swim. I was like, "Yo, Rockstar Games."
They changed the game.
yeah. And I'm like, yeah. You made a black person swim too, Rockstar Games. Word. Man. That's what's up, man. I was like, yeah. Word. But that was the last game I really got into. But as my time goes older and I'm not be able to be athletic, I'm probably gonna get into video games. You know what I'm saying? Word. So I'll be.
That's fair.
So yeah. I'm coming for you, son. Pause. Madden, all that shit. I'm coming for everybody. So, son, pause. Yo, boom.
You don't want
give me the 45 when I can't dunk no more.
Hey, bro, hold on.
FIFA.
Hey, before we go any further, man, why you got beef with me, man? I heard that when I was away from here, man, and you was getting them little side shots in, talking about you coming for somebody. What's the business, man? What's happening, man?
Oh, big shout out to Blood Money, though. You on Bless Picasso. That's a really good song.
Yeah, man. Shout out Blood Money. That's my joint, man.
He was jealous. It was anger from jealousy.
Was I beefing about you? No, it wasn't. No. That's a really good song. You know what I'm saying? Pray With One Eye Open. That's a great album. Y'all can go check it out, Bless Picasso. But I said I was beef with you because you was motherfucking correcting my text message, my shit on the. Yeah, you're a grammar
correcting
Nazi.
his spelling.
You're a grammar Nazi, yo. Word. Hey, let's go to this right now. Why you drinking, bro?
But I'm back.
Okay.
Hey, who was the first rapper you worked with, though, Jamar? Who's the first
rapper
guy
I worked with? It was Primo the Great out of Virginia.
Word, but that's the first? The first guy.
Ever, bro, yeah.
Out the gate.
How'd you plug in with them?
So Primo the Great and I went to high school when I was a sophomore. So let me backtrack a little bit. So I'm from Lynn, Mass.
Right.
My dad is from Virginia. And my sophomore year of high school, we had moved down south.
Okay.
So I did my sophomore year of high school in Virginia, and then I just couldn't get adjusted well enough. Like, it was a big culture shock for me. So
understandable.
I decided to come back to Massachusetts, stay with my grandmother, and finish up high school out here. But my 10th grade year of high school, I was in Virginia, and that's where I met Primo. But at the time, you know, I wasn't making beats. I was just a hip hop nerd. You know what I mean? But he was a rapper. We had the same science class, and he was just like, yo, like, you know, I'd be rapping, whatever. Like, who you like listening to? I named off like Jadakiss, Jay-Z, all these people. And he's like, yo, word, like, you know, I do too. Like, my dad put me onto all that good stuff. So mind you, I'm in Virginia, and this dude listens to the East Coast rap I'm listening to. But everyone around us is playing whatever they playing down south, bro. Like, so we instantly connected just like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
And then, so I moved back up here to Mass. We kind of disconnect for a little bit. I go to college, whatever it is. He has an album release party in Virginia. I pop out to the album release party. I haven't seen him since high school, mind you. Pop out to the album release party. We reconnect again. I start making beats a few months later. You know, that's what it was. So I've known him since I was in 10th grade.
Nice.
So that connection been there for a little minute.
True indeed. And I'm looking, yo, he's from Houston?
He's staying in Houston right now. He's staying in Houston right now. But he's from Suffolk, Virginia. Yeah. He's from Virginia, but his pops is from New York. And he used to spend a lot of time out in New York as a kid, so that's where he gets all his influences from. So that's why we connected so easy. You know, that East Coast music. And he told me he was a rapper, bro. I still remember, like, I ran to the crib, bro, with the SoundCloud trying to check out his music. Like, yo, I go to school with a rapper. Like, I was mad hype. You know what I mean? So it's just mad funny, bro. Like, you know, how you grow older and you look back at those times, and yeah, it's crazy.
What was the big difference, you think, between Mass and Virginia? Because, I mean, bro, you don't hear a lot of people really calling. I mean, I don't hear a lot of people saying Virginia is the South like that. But you saying that it was Southern music being played like that. That's people crazy.
Saying that. I mean, my thing is, you know, I'm used to like the city, metro life.
Okay.
Fast-paced type environment. Down there, it's slow, bro. Like, everything is miles and miles away from each other, and you know,
call it
country slang and accents, and it was just different, bro. It wasn't for me, so I had to get back up here to Mass to finish up high school, man, where I was comfortable at. So, but the sports down there was different. The sports down there was different, bro. Sports down there was
serious, right?
Serious, yo. Like, it was to the point where, because, you know, these towns be small down south, you know what I mean? So everyone come out to support. So, you know, we go to basketball games, like varsity games, you can't even get in the gym because it's like capacity, like maxed out. Like,
the fire marshal shut down. The fire marshal being there. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Here's what my OG Icky Slick told me. He said Virginia, North Carolina is called the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that has went away. That's why you hear people like Bless Picasso, Little Brother, and others. Even though Little Brother calls North Carolina the South, but they say it's the Middle East. It's like the East is right here. It's in the middle of the East Coast, and it's not really the South. But a lot of that shit is country as fuck. A lot of that shit is country as fuck.
Where's the Mason-Dixon
someone like me who was raised, you know, at Mass,
South Carolina.
Like, bro, Virginia is country, but that's just me. Now, if you're from that area, it's probably not, because, you know, it gets more and more as you go down south. But to me, bro, Virginia is the country for sure.
You gotta be Virginia Beach, Richmond, not even, but like what other city? South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, all that shit.
Is Suffolk? Is that 7 cities? Is that one of the 7 cities or no?
I believe so.
So it's
it's like Hampton, Chesapeake.
Yeah, all of those.
You know, all those.
Yeah.
So
Norfolk, Suffolk, all that stuff. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was down there for a little bit. That's why I met Primo, and that's how we linked up. So when I was first sending him beats, like when I started making beats, it wasn't even on no, yo, Primo, hop on my beats. I was just sending the joints as a friend, like, yo, what you think about this? Like, you know? And I always say, without Primo, there's no Jamar, because like, you know, I'm first making beats, bro. I'm sending him trash, like straight. But I don't know that. You know, I'm thinking I'm nice, and he's like, "Yo, like these joints ain't really that nice, but keep working, like keep going. You got an ear for something. Keep rocking." And then eventually, I kept grinding at it. I sent him a beat through finally, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna rap on this." I thought he was joking. I didn't really take him serious. Then he sent the song back, bro. I couldn't stop playing it. I couldn't, because that was my first ever time hearing a rapper on my beat, and it was just like, yo, this is crazy to think that I have an actual rapper on my beat. Like, so that was wild. Like, I kept rewinding it. I couldn't get through the first verse. Like, so that was definitely a big moment for me, you know, hearing him on that track. Track's still unreleased, by the way. But y'all might be hearing it soon. So,
okay. That's what's up. What year was this?
2020. This is prime 2020, like height of the pandemic.
That's what's up. Yeah. Oh. See, this is one of them full circle moments like we were talking about earlier with the process. At least you had a friend that was honest enough to be like, you know, nah, this ain't it. This ain't the one. This ain't the one. But
the thing is, if he would have been like, yo, this joint's garbage, just like give it up, I probably would have been discouraged and stopped. But he said, yo, keep
a lot of power in that.
It is. For real, bro.
Absolutely. It's strength in honesty. It's strength in that, man. And you instilling that confidence, you know, from somebody who's really just being genuine with you. And like, you know, he told you, no, keep going. You know, obviously he saw something in you. And then, you know, once you came through with the one power pack, he was like, bet, it's on.
And then the funny part about that beat that I ended up sending him that he liked so much was, so when I had finished chopping the sample up, I didn't arrange it or like put it in the pattern yet. I just had the chops it on the board. The first thing I did was I called my brother. I said, yo, I got one. I already knew, like, the chops just felt so right for the first time. Like, for the first time, it felt like I was doing something correct. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I chopped that joint up, bro. I was like, yo, this is about to be wild. So I already knew what it was before I even sent it. So I shot it through, man, and that was the first track me and Primo did. Like I said, y'all might be hearing it soon. So, yeah.
Right. And you think about it, it hasn't been that very long. Yeah, I've done a lot of work in 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, you got to think, though. Like, I'm an athlete, so I work with the same work ethic in sports as I do with music, bro. Like,
that's dope.
This is what I do. You know what I mean?
You're supposed to do it.
But weren't you playing sports at the time? Making music?
So at the time when I first started, it was 2020, so the season got canceled.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? My football season got canceled. So I'm in the middle of getting ready for the season. I'm working out every day. I'm doing whatever. But halfway through that, they let us know, like, yo, season's canceled this year. Ain't no football being played. So when I heard that, my energy transferred from waking up at 6 a.m. to go do sprints to waking up at 6 a.m. to shop a sample.
That's dope.
It was the same mindset, just a different field to play. So, like, you know, the large catalog just comes from me just always staying consistent, always working. Yeah, bro.
That's what's up, man. That makes a lot of sense. I thought you was the 2020 season. I thought, that's crazy, man. But that's how God do. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So for the 2021 season, that's when the season came back. You know, I'm back on campus. You know, I'm at school. So now I'm playing football and doing beats, which was, I don't know how I did it with class and everything too. It was wild, but I got it done, bro. So
they say it takes 10,000 hours of something to become a master.
Yep.
It doesn't mean it has to be 10 years. You could probably make that in the next year or so.
I mean,
keep that kind of work ethic, you'll hit your 10,000 hours in no time.
Yeah, man. A good friend of mine told me, you know, as I'm getting better with the production, like maybe a few months after me and Primo put out our first joint, she was just like, yo, the reason why you're so advanced right now is because the time you spent in the pandemic working, locked inside your room, would be like 3 months outside of a pandemic.
Yep. You was in the hyperbaric chamber, man. I was training like Goku and them.
Yeah. Word. And when she said that, it just clicked for me. Like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, so.
Indeed.
Yeah, man.
That cliche bullshit they always say, practice makes perfect. It really makes sense.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
It do
make sense.
Yeah, there ain't motherfucking that many naturals out there. You know what I'm saying? Where I don't know if y'all familiar with Kenichi. No anime. No, no one's watched Kenichi. Yeah, he had no talent for martial arts, but he trained and trained and trained and became the best martial arts out of those kids in school. Kenichi, the world's mightiest disciple. You know what I'm saying? That was a really dope anime. And yeah. So that's yeah. What up?
I'll check
Carl,
for
pretty much what we got. Yeah. You know how to check for it, man. It's just kind of whack.
Oh, well, then why you bring it up,
2 years ago? It was whack to me. I thought it was fire back then. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Oh yeah. Okay. They got a lot of cheesecake drawings in there though. Oh my God. Anyway, matter of fact, y'all do check it out. Maybe it's better. Yeah. It's
all right. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out still. I'm gonna still check it out. No, I was gonna ask even more. So this timeline that you setting up, 2021, you and Pappy Natson teamed up, and that's another almost pro level type rapper. You know what I mean? Like you're starting to get more into the mix. Another one of those names down the rabbit hole. And then I mean, how'd that come about? Because that project is tough, right? Y'all did I think 5-song EP.
Yeah, we did 2 of them. Oh,
you did 2? Okay.
Yeah. So the first one. Fooled. The very first one, I think
that's pretty much how people know who Pappy Natson is, or that's the introduction to Pappy Natson at a certain point. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Pappy, but I feel like those 2, the one in 2021 is when you really heard his name ringing. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Thank you, bro. But I mean, at the time, I was on Instagram just looking for talent. I didn't really know too many rappers personally, so I had to really stretch my hands out. And at the same time, I'm 20 at the time. I'm 23, whatever, or 22. No one my age is rapping in this lane. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to stretch out to other people and find talent elsewhere. So I was just on Instagram one day. And I was on Fadeaway Barber. I think that's his Instagram name.
Yeah, shout out to Fadeaway Barber.
Fadeaway Barber.
I got a story about him too, but I'll tell you that after. Okay. I was on his page, bro, and I heard Pappy's joint, tapped in with it. I thought, he's pretty dope. Maybe I could try to work with him. Hit him in the DM, and we went from there.
That's dope.
But a quick joint about Fadeaway, bro. So a few of my projects that I've put together so far came from the strength of his page, and he doesn't even know it. Like so many artists came from me just scrolling on his page, just looking for new talent, bro. And a lot of my joints came from just tapping in with his page, checking the artist out, DMing the artist, and just going about it like that. Like he's definitely helped in ways he wouldn't even understand, bro. Like he's really pushing the culture forward 100%.
Yeah. Salute to that man. I think you're another example of that. Because I definitely found several people off of, Fadeaway Barber post. Him posting something up. He has a great ear, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. He does, for sure. Shout out to him.
Great supporter.
Yeah, and very supporter. Yeah, man. Absolutely. He's one of the main dudes, I think, especially during the rise of like Griselda, but then also Crime Apple, a bunch of other names that he was really out there hanging with them, shopping with them, getting the merch, getting the vinyl or the CDs or whatever the case was, and sitting there shaking their hands. I'm like, oh, okay, this is dope. This is a new thing that you're seeing, these humble acts that are on the rise, that are doing things, but they have time to build with this man right here. And it seems like a genuine hangout. Yeah, you know what I mean? So that he's an icon. He's definitely one of the main people, I think, that kind of were the faces of the fan movement that exists right now.
Culture, bro.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely agree with that.
Well, the names of these the Pappy Nats joints, don't be surprised, don't be fooled. You know what I'm saying? So is it gonna be a next one?
That's the one with the car, right?
Mm-hmm. But there's two. There's 2 different ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be surprised and don't be fooled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the next one is like, don't be what? You know what I mean?
Offended.
I mean, we got to figure that one out. We got to figure that one out.
Y'all got to do it.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, man. So
they got don't get scared now is the Griselda shit. Don't get scared now is that's one of the best Griselda shits. You ask me. Yeah, I mean, I love that shit. Holy shit. That's my favorite Griselda shit, yo. Yeah. But I think those are pretty cool names.
Word. And then around that same time, around that same time is when I linked up with Mickey. Around that same
Mickey Facts.
Yeah. So Mickey's story, bro. I was working on my compilation titled Diamonds at the time. Little five track EP just to try to put something together on my own, you know. So that's what that was for. And I see Mickey post up like, "Yo, I'm doing features, whatever." But this is Mickey Facts, bro. Like, my brother loves Mickey Facts. You know what I'm saying? So I hit him up just to see what would happen. I wasn't expecting no text back. I wasn't expecting nothing. I just did it to see. Surprisingly, he hits my phone back. You know what I mean? I don't got no beats ready. I was kind of just talking like, "Yo, I got joints right now, bro. Whatever. I don't got no beats ready for my mans." She's like, "Yo, bro, send through what you got." So now I'm digging through vinyl. I'm digging in my crates, trying to find some samples, bro. Like trying to make beats on the spot. And finally, maybe an hour or two later, I got him some beats through. And he liked the beats so much, he did 2 joints for me. He was only supposed to do one.
Dope.
But he was like, "Yo, these joints are so ill. I got to do 2 of them." And those are the 2 tracks on the Diamonds EP. It's the intro and the outro. And then fast forward, like, I don't know, a year and some change later, maybe. I'm in New York. I'm with Sorry the Kid. I'm with Vegas 7. I'm with Lord Owen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with the whole crew. And Sai has a freestyle on bars I-95. Mickey Facts is there as well, right? Hey, Shamir is there too. Hey, Shamir was there too. And we all in the elevator going up to the studio. Mickey Facts on his phone posted the outro to the Diamonds EP on his story.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know who I am at this point. I didn't even introduce myself yet. I'm mad nervous. I'm in the elevator shaking, sweating. He posted the joint on the story, and I was like, "Yo, I'm Jamar Johnson. I did the beat, whatever." He's like, "Yo, like this is who you are, like in flesh." So that's how I met Mickey, bro, in the elevator in New York. It was wild.
That's
cool. That day was dope, crazy. Man. Like, yeah, like in person, I'm real shy. I don't really talk too much, so I didn't even know how to introduce myself. Like, you know, but when I seen him play the song on his IG story right in front of me, it was like, yo, bro, it was crazy.
That's
the dope. Universe. That's the universe and God at the same time.
And that's why I ended up connecting with Mickey Facts, you know, in the flesh. That whole weekend was crazy. Because after that, you know, me, Vega, and Owen, we was like in the hotel room just cooking up joints like the whole weekend. Like, it was wild, bro.
This is recent, isn't it? This is recent. This is
like last summer, bro.
Yeah, last summer. Yeah. That's what's up, yo.
So I'm going to steal Primo Jab. I think this is a perfect opportunity to get a 5. So
go for it, Carl.
You've worked with a lot of artists, which, you know, like some of them are kind of really established, and some of them, you know, the what we would call the, you know, just breaking, like Vegas 7 and Lord Owen and Jock King.
Yeah.
Name 5 underground artists, and I know you'd love to work with Rome, so we'll take Rome Streets out of it. But name 5 underground artists that if you had an opportunity to cut records with, you would do immediately.
Good one,
Crime Apple.
Ooh, that's fine.
Crime Apple. It's a tough one, bro. King James. Javi Darko for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
up? Eddie Kane.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'd love to hear that project.
And one more.
The 5th spot's always the hardest one. So
it is, bro.
Definitely.
It is. Bro. I'll say Bodie.
Woo! That would be a dope mix.
Yeah,
I can see that. That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
I fucks with it, yo.
Yeah.
True indeed.
You know what I really want to do, bad? I need SD and Crime Apple with
that
me.
Would be,
that's what I need, bad, bro. That would be something different. Oh, and Special, 38 Special. I'm tripping. 38 Special's in there too, somewhere. Special. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the Dominican, Colombian,
bro,
flags, all the joint. Yeah, speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
All that would be an ill mix.
Yeah, true indeed, yo. Word.
Man, you got ties to. Oh yeah, shout out, Lukey. My bad. Don't let me stop you.
Yo, shout out to ST and shout out to ST up there with you. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
Brian. Yeah,
that's exactly what I was gonna say, bro. Exactly.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy. It's wild because my older brother, both my older brothers actually, one raps, one does beats, and like they was running around with SD Neck doing like showcases and stuff like that years and years and years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah. So to see SD rise up and do his thing, man, it's so dope for the city of Lynn, man. It's fire.
True indeed. The greatest thing about SD is he never stopped, but he had no reason to stop. Because a lot of people on their machines and big up to them. You know what I'm saying? Because people came up off going to the pawn shop, all that shit, but he never stopped. You know what I'm saying? Where. So that'd be he's right up there with you. That's crazy that your brothers ran around. Yeah.
Like they did like showcases and all kinds of stuff, back in the day. Like when I was young though, I was in like middle school, like 6th grade, 5th grade, so I wasn't aware what was going on at the time. You know what I'm saying? But looking back and looking at old YouTube videos of them doing ciphers in different shoe stores and things like that, man, like it's crazy.
No man, doubt. So that's tell me a little bit about tell me a little bit about Lynn, man, about that culture, because it seems like that hip hop culture is heavy up in the city of Lynn, man. Just because, I mean, SD, when I first remember hearing about Lynn, Massachusetts, it was because of SD Neck, and this was, like you said, 10, 15 years ago, right? And not only that, him and the Tragic Allies, really, we saw that whole mix. So it's a fertile group of MCs up there. It's
for sure.
It seems like it's a ripe stomping ground for ill ass rappers and producers and everything up there. So
yeah,
I mean, were there a lot of showcases and stuff like that?
I mean, like I said, I was only in middle school at the time, so I wasn't really outside in that environment. I was still more into like youth sports and like things like that. Okay. So
were the people that you were around involved?
They was always doing a different show or a showcase or a cipher. They was always running around doing that kind of stuff. But I was just too young, I couldn't really do those kind of things just yet. So, but as I got older and I'm stepping into the culture more, you definitely see, what Lynn shifted into since SD was laying down the pavement way back when. So
yeah.
So indeed. Do your brothers still make music?
They do. They just don't really go as hard at it. Life happens. Life happens, and I'm just trying to take it to the next level, bro. So that's why.
True indeed.
It's a motivating factor. Like they went through what they went through, so I'm gonna try to step up and do what I can to take this to a whole different level. Yeah, man.
True indeed.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
True indeed. And you gonna try to get them back and be like, hey man, check it out. Y'all knees don't hurt. This is not basketball, football.
At some point, man. At some point, yeah.
True indeed. You have a little family affair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, bro. What we got, bro?
So I noticed. You got it. Well, I noticed that you had a Joker theme on your latest compilation.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a big comic book fan as well?
Honestly, I'm not. I don't really care for comics and things of that nature. But the whole Joker thing came from my tag, obviously. And I use the Joker tag because growing up, even today, I don't really like pictures and videos. I don't really smile much. I don't really do that whole thing. And people used to always ask me, or tell me I should smile more, or why don't you smile? And Joker's tagline is "Why so serious?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of just fit. I use that for the tag, and that's what it was. But yeah, I'm not really into comics and superheroes like that, bro. If I'm being real with you, it kind of just fit because the "Why so serious" line. People say I'm always serious. And kind of just work.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm glad you decided to take the chance to pop out and hop on with us, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. This ain't like that, man. This is just us. We just sitting here kicking it, having a good time. Talking a little shit back and forth.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen to Lukey misspell words by talking. How can that happen?
Hey, yo, I'll do it. I pronounced it all wrong, man. I went to public school, yo. I rode a short bus with the seatbelts. I'm joking. I didn't do that
too,
shit.
Man. Everybody did, man. Stop hating on public schools, man.
Do love that shit, yo. Free lunch. You know what I'm saying? Word.
I didn't ride a short bus.
Hey, yo, boom. Oh, did you walk on to school?
He said, "Was you walking?" There were other buses, Mookie. There were other buses.
There were normal sized buses.
There were normal sized buses.
Hey, yo, let's get to this though. How did you meet PA? How did the PA connection come? That's like one of my goats right there. The Planet Asia connection there, yo.
Planet Asia, man. Planet Asia. So, Akil Ali actually plugged us up together.
Oh wow! Okay, shout out Akil Ali.
Yeah, so a few years back, he put out Dirty Spirits, which I think is a classic album. And I noticed he had Planet Asia on there, and you know, I was putting together this joint, and I was just like, yo, you know, I'm really trying to work with Planet Asia, whatever. He's like, yeah, man, let me put in the word for you and see what we can do. And he did exactly that. He came through for me, and we got the record done together, all three of us. And, you know, that was something I couldn't even imagine, because, like, I remember when I first heard Anchovies by Planet Asia. And, bro, oh, my God, like, when I tell you I'm playing this every day, like, on the way home, on the way to work, like, you know, when I'm working out. So to know that I have him on my song now, it's full circle, bro, because I'm playing his joints every single day, you know, for hours on end, and now I got him on my joint. It's wild. So shout out to Akil Lee for the connect. He definitely came through for me.
That's really cool.
Were you the only hip hop head in your group of friends? Like, as far as into this lane of hip hop?
I used to get looked at sideways. Everyone's playing whatever they playing. I come to school, I'm playing, you know, the Black Album. I'm playing It Was Written. I'm playing all of these joints. And they was just like, yo, like, what are you listening to? You know what I mean? Like, I never really fit in with a group of people as far as music goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was always that outcast. I got used to it. You know what I mean? I got used to, like, chopping up with older people about music, because, you know, my peers were listening to whatever the radio was playing. I don't know what they was playing.
Yeah, you're a young old head.
Yeah, I get that.
I say that with honor and respect.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're just
that's
ahead
fair,
of your time. That's all.
But nowadays,
you know, I hate that though. I hate that title, the old head, just because you into listening to. No, listen, no, I'm not saying it like that, because I'm not saying old head is a disrespectful term. I'm just saying, like, in your case, Jamar, I mean, I think about everything you said so far and just what you've shared about how you came up. You were a quarterback. You know what I mean? Yeah. You were a leader.
I mean, bro, my dad was a coach, so it's like,
you know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you were somebody who had a vision and was forward thinking and was moving that type of way. So for you to be different from all the followers out there, that sounds kind of accurate to kind of the person that you are, man. Being focused and determined and like that. You wanted to listen to something with some substance, as opposed to, I don't know, like Sexy Red or some whatever these kids listen to.
Yeah, man, it's just like, you know, like, I was always big into like English class, like when I was in high school and stuff like that. So I would hear these songs, bro, and they would inspire me to, you know, do better in class. I want to write a better story, because this song
inspirational
is crazy,
music.
You know what I mean? So I never got to like actually writing bars, but as far as like putting together dope stories in class, that came from listening to Nas and Jay and all these people putting together these amazing.
It made you think.
Stories.
It activated you. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You know, high vibrational music, man. Not that low vibration.
Like, there's a
time and place for it, though. Obviously,
of course, you got to put that there.
Shout out Gucci, man.
There is a time and place, but it's like music like that, bro. It just like, I don't know, man. For example, when Royce put out the Allegory,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
So he put out the album. I didn't really understand the album at first, and then I went and read the book that was inspired by
the
Plato joint.
That. Yeah,
and you know,
the Cave.
Reading the book and then going back to the album, it kind of cleared some things up for me. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's why this kind of music is just so much better to me. Like, it teaches you things. It makes you look at life in a different sense. Like, if I didn't read that book, I probably wouldn't think the same way I think right now. You know, that all came from Royce putting out that album that led me to the book. So it's just like, you know,
I love the Allegory of the Cave, man. If those of y'all out there who may not know what we're talking about, check it out. It's a very dope thing. It applies to what the world we living in right now. Absolutely.
For sure, bro.
It's about the allegory of the cave. You can see it.
Yep.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. That's dope.
Yes, sir.
Sitting here looking at some more of your catalog and stuff, but I'm thinking to myself, due to the internet, you probably are finding or going to find more people like you. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people are younger who are grasping onto this music because it actually has some substance, or they're minimalist and they try to grab something more than what this I guess lack of sufficient music is, and they're trying to find something more. So they grasp onto this type of music. We had the guys on Reddit come on here that were like 21 and 19 that ran the Griselda Reddit page. We were what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah. And so it's like there are a lot more people out there. That's why I said it gives me hope. We have a producer on here. He said, and you don't plan on rap? Like, have you rapped on these joints?
So, I've never rapped myself, but like when I was like real young, bro, I mean like 4, 5, 6, I used to run around the house, try to rap, like put together bars, like, but I don't plan to rap no time soon.
Yeah. I was listening to I listened to a song, I think it was a 76 Locust Street, and I was like, is this him finally like rapping?
Nah, that's my joint though.
So I was like,
my joint.
Yeah.
That joint's ill.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like, yo, is he finally, because I figured maybe you hop on 1 or 2 joints, do a little Pete Rock, you know what I'm saying?
He said, nah, that ain't me.
Strictly behind the scenes. Yep.
No, you don't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just let your fingers do the talking. Bro,
but that's why I like doing compilation albums. I could tell a story without even saying a word, bro. I could do it through other artists' words. I could give them a vision that I have. You know what I mean? And they could portray it. And then the beats and the skits, they put everything together and you got a story told by me, but I'm not saying a word. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Indeed. Yeah. You doing your music too, with the instrumental albums as well. So boom. Yeah, instrumental, man, I can have a whole story with the instrumental, how it's sequenced together. Man. So, Shades of Blue by Madlib.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Are you familiar? Oh, I was going to ask, are you familiar with Quincy Jones at all?
Yeah, I mean, somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not too, a Quincy Jones expert, nothing like that, but, of course I'm familiar with the name. And
do a little bit of research just on him personally, and you remind me a lot of his mentality and the way he approaches things. So I'd be interested in your feedback if you check out a little more than just a Wikipedia page.
For sure. I got you.
Yeah, let that be the start though. But yeah, I gotta echo what Carl said, man. Like I've been sitting here, I feel like the word I've used too many times already is dope. Just because of what you've been on, man. Like you're very impressive to be where you at right now.
Thank you.
And doing what you're doing, man. And
3 years.
It's obvious that you're doing the right thing, and you're determined. Again, you're determined to really make things happen the right way. You appreciate what you're doing as far as creating something that's going to be a great contribution to the culture. I think that's why you see that you've been stamped by people, man. You got elusive, ill motherfuckers like Planet Asia rapping on your shit. Number one, I mean, that's super dope. But man, you got JR and Ransom verses. That's those platinum foil collectible cards right there. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I caught Ransom at a great time because he just put out like Director's Cut 3. Like he was on his whole Director's Cut run with Craven. Yeah, and it was like this is like peak, pinnacle time right now. I caught him at a great moment. You know what I mean? So to get that Ransom at that time, bro, it's wild. It's wild to think about.
Yeah, how'd that go, man? Were you just like, yo, Ransom got back with me? I'm sure he probably was like, yeah, I got you. Like real short, like, yeah, no problem. Yeah, this is ill. All right, bet. And just sit here, you go. Yeah,
it's exactly how it, bro. That's exactly how it was. So I hit him in the DMs, like, yo, I'm working on a compilation album, whatever. I sent him the record with the verses already on it. So I was like, yo, here's the record, boom. He was like, all right, you'll have it Wednesday. I was like, all right. I didn't hear nothing in between that day and Wednesday. Wednesday came, check email. I said, all right, I'm gonna go check my email. And then there it was, bro. Yeah, he's very to the point. He's very to the point.
He's a man of few words, but crazy bars, man. That's
crazy
the
bars.
thing,
for
man.
the bars, yeah,
that's wild. But so, I mean, did he link you with JR? Because JR is another one that, he just kind of like appears as a shadow or a glimmer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So I linked up with JR through my man's Details from Springfield, actually.
Okay. Is JR from Mass too?
Nah, he's from down south. He's from North Carolina, I think.
Oh, okay.
So my man's Details from Springfield, Mass actually had a track that he did over my beat, and he was just like, yo, I'm gonna get my man's JR on it. And I'm like, word, I'm eyes this big, like you better get JR on that joint. He's like, yeah, bro, like, he rocks me, whatever. Got JR on the track, and then me and JR started to build a little bit. And we've been building up since then. But yeah, man, shout out to Details for that feature.
That's what's up.
Yeah, bro. So.
JR is a hooper.
Yeah,
the real deal,
bro. He does everything, bro. You go on his Twitter page, he be doing everything. Bro, be boxing.
He's an athlete.
Basketball. Yeah,
but
he's different.
But he used to get paid to play basketball, so that's why I'm like saying he's a he's legit to play overseas. Yeah, and he can spit.
Oh, he can spit,
and he still got bunnies. And he still got bunnies.
He just put out a video not too long ago where he was, I think that's kind of a theme in a lot of his visuals anyway, is playing basketball or being somehow related near the court. But he just put out some visuals, and might have just been a Facebook or Instagram post, something like that. But he was out there getting busy, like he was working.
When the day comes where we have the underground basketball tournament, bro, I need him on the team, bro. He's different.
So you playing? So you playing?
I hoop every now and again.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
All right, word. Say no more.
Yeah, bro. Word.
So we really are gonna have this basketball tournament.
Bro, at some point it's gonna be lit.
We really are. I gotta do it before I'm 45. We gotta do it before I'm 45. I got to. Yeah, word.
No doubt.
And before your
I got a question for y'all,
take effect.
Yes.
What's y'all favorite Hoop Dreams tape? If y'all heard all 3 already.
3. I like 3. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 to me, I
don't know.
The other 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not backtracking on that. 3 is, I feel like he studied the tape, and came back. And 3 was like, I studied the tape.
Trifecta,
I came back.
I get it.
Going crazy.
I get it.
I'm with that. I'm not mad at that answer.
Yeah, man. 3.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's like when you get introduced to an artist and you listen to it, the first thing, kind of like Rome Streets, where I heard Head Crack. I will forever love Head Crack.
Good call.
Before I love Kiss the Ring. So when you hear 1 and 2, then you introduce to something else. I don't know, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Some shit becomes special to you actually the first time you interact. Yeah, the first time you're introduced to something. So they are. I don't know, man.
No, I got you. No doubt.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. And that's a good point. But yeah, I feel like
don't even like Head Crack.
Yeah, that's weird. That's crazy to me because I think Head Crack's. Personally, I've said it 8 times. My favorite Rome Streets to this day is still Razor's Edge. Razor's Edge. And I know that's a later project. And before that, I was really rocking with Def the Musician. I really thought that was a dope project. I was really rocking with the Noise Candy 3. Noise Candy 3 or Nose Candy 3, that shit was dope. You know what I mean?
Contraband. Lucky Stop Dreaming.
Oh yeah, Contraband was raw too. But Razor's Edge, I feel like that was one of the ones where he reviewed the tape and he came back. He was like, yeah, I was doing this on all these other ones. Mm-hmm. Let me do this here. Like, I feel like he was that was him at the cusp. And then, because after that, I think that's when he put out Kiss the Ring. And Kiss the Ring, that was rarefied rapping for him, no doubt. But yeah, man, Razor's Edge. Yeah, to me, he was just in some.
It's really hard when you're trying to pick out of a great catalog like that, though.
That's a great problem to have, man.
Yeah,
I guess so. That's fair. If I'm being honest, though, and this ain't even no hate, obviously, I love Rome, but I feel like the Big Ghost project,
Oh yeah.
was what Kiss the Ring should have been.
Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're from that school.
I didn't really vibe.
You're one of those.
I didn't really vibe with Kiss the Ring too heavy.
Okay.
I really liked Kiss the Ring. The conductor was an issue for me. That just it's just like it was too much. It became a detraction. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas for me, that Big Ghost album was just
that Big Ghost album is out of this world.
It is pure. It's pure. No, that's absolutely right. You hey, when you guys are right, you're right. Absolutely right. Kiss the Ring. I like Kiss the Ring because of the volume of stuff that there is on there, right? I feel like it's a bigger plate of Rome and more helpings, right? But like you said, that big Rome and Big Ghost, yeah, that's technical punching. You know what I mean? That's definitely the sweet science of spittery, and I agree.
But again, you name me the worst Rome Streets album, and I'll still tell you it's a great album.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely, I agree with that.
I can't say nothing because wasn't built in a day, so I'm gonna be biased. So fuck it. What am I gonna say? Kiss the Ring's better. I'm like, it wasn't built in a day. It's better, man. What the fuck I'm gonna say, yo? Fuck, I'm gonna say. I like both of them shits. Word. But head crack. Yeah, NY Do or Die slogan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man,
I like that
my
song.
God. I love that shit. But Lick the Toad, Lucky Stop Dreaming, the verses he had on Ransom album, all that shit. And it'd be dope, Jamar, for you to get some shit cracking with something too, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm looking for that.
Indeed.
That's coming. We know that's coming. Absolutely.
No doubt.
No. And you made a way to introduce me to the brother. You got something coming with Vega?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
I know 2024 is going to be a big year. He said, I hit him up. I'm saying, because before even all this shit started, I was a fan of him. He got a big 2024 coming up. It's nice to know
like between the three of us, like Vega, myself, and Owen, we got drinks in the tuck right now, kind of just like, you know what I mean?
Up. So busy, yo.
I heard you and Pico got some joints in the cut too. You and Bless Picasso, you know what I mean? Yeah. So 2024 about to be serious, man. The onslaught continues, man. Like I don't know if people thought that this underground abyss renaissance, this wave was going away somewhere, but I feel like it's just getting more powerful, it's only going to be worse. I think we're going to be still sitting here in 25. Like, get ready. This is coming out, or this is happening, and it's still going to be going strong, man. I can't wait.
You got to think too, like as far as like someone like me or King or like the younger, like more younger
the new
crowd.
school.
It's like, we've been doing this for a little bit of time, but we just get into ourselves right now. Like it's only going to get better with time. Like for me, it's only been 3 years.
Yeah, that's it.
So I'm only gonna get better, bro. Like you got to think of Just Blaze and Kanye. They've been doing this forever.
Yeah,
well, forever, right? So think about when it gets to 10 years, when I get to 15 years, bro. It's gonna be different, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely. And at 10 years, you'll still be a young man at 34.
Right.
You know what's crazy to me, and if I were to kind of put it in a sports analogy. I'm looking at you as you're somebody that has this natural creativity, which you add on top of that your work ethic from being an athlete. You add on top of that your thirst for knowledge.
Yep.
And when you combine those things and then add to that you're 24 years old.
Yeah.
There's no stopping you. Like
cheat code, man. Cheat code.
I'm sitting here looking at, one of the next greats that's you just have to keep pushing yourself. And if you keep pushing yourself, you'll have all of that.
For sure, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, it's obvious.
You got no babies, do you?
No, sir.
Oh man, you really winning.
Okay, wear some rubbers, man. Just
both of these guys. These guys will tell you how great being a dad is.
No, sir.
But let me tell you, I'm 50 years old. I have no kids, and you know how much work I can get done. There's a reason that I do so many different things. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I left it in too long. Here comes Jason. Yeah, sir. Yeah. Well,
I should get a pull-out award.
Man,
married 25 years.
It's a skill, son. Man. It's absolutely a skill.
Yo, my pull-out game is -1, son. Word.
You do have a losing record right now.
I do, yo, but you do too. But you married anyway.
It was on purpose. That was on purpose.
Word, bang, bang.
Hey man, call me Shine and Puff Daddy. That's how I am shooting up the clubs. I'm all about it.
That's love. Oh, we're gonna Carl first. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? But Carl,
yeah.
Go.
So I again, it's amazing to me that you're where you are right now, and I feel like, this podcast 10 years from now, we'll have had you on numerous times, and we'll just be talking about this incredible succession of work that you're putting out. Mm-hmm. And so I'm really thankful that you were able to get the opportunity and come on with us and hang with us, and show people who you are, because you're a brilliant guy, and I think you've got a huge future ahead of you.
Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna stop you, but you, G. Primo Jab.
Yeah, man. Again, I just want to thank you for taking some time to come out and kick it with us, man. Yeah, man, impressive, man. It's just impressive. I think when we first started talking about you coming on back in June, right?
Yeah,
forever ago. It was like, you reached out. You was like, yeah, if I can get in the mix, let me know. I was like, bet, I got you. We getting you in there, because I feel like it's our duty. That's what we like to do, is put the spotlight on people such as yourself who are really out here putting that work in, man. Mm-hmm. You had just had the single, you and Shay Noir, but before that, like I said, all the things that you have been doing with Pappy, the joint with Bless Picasso, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. J.R. Ransom, Planet Asia, all these people, like, you got a resume, and it's just impressive that you only 3 years into this. Yep. The sky's the limit. As much as I hate the man, you're almost like LeBron-esque. You know what I mean? Like, think about it, man, because LeBron is another example, just like SD Nack, man. He ain't quit. He stayed in it, and he kept on working, man. He going to be the point leader. He's also going to be the turnover leader. But that's okay. You ain't the turnover leader. I just had to throw that in there, man, because, I got raised in LeBron. I say all that to say, man, it's an honor to have you on the show, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You super dope. And it's impressive how committed you are to putting out quality product and keeping this culture going, man. So, man, we really happy with you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Sure.
So, indeed, episode 128 of the Best Podcast. Is funny that there's another Jamar Johnson out there that plays football. Do you know that, right? He plays for the Denver Broncos. And he's 24 fucking years old.
That's hilarious.
Holy fucking shit.
That's mad funny.
Isn't that wild?
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
but his career will be over in 6 years.
Right.
Yes. It might be over Sunday.
You never know.
You never know.
With the NFL. Yeah, but if you want to be a shiesty dude, just bring your ID up there. Say, I'm Jamar Johnson. Yeah, I play for the Denver Broncos. Hop up in there. Isn't that wild, though? I was doing the knowledge, crazy. You know what I'm saying, about the joint. Yeah, but I got to check out the MK2 and also the Pappy Natson. Don't be stupid.
Shout out Pappy Natson,
think about
it. Might be coming.
Yeah, the Pappy Natson. Yeah. Stupid is a great idea. Yeah, but don't be so. I think those are great titles, man. Bro, I gotta check out. Definitely gotta check out the MK2. I wrote it down here. I gotta check out the MK2. I love these tools, even though I don't use them. You know what I'm saying? I just like to see how y'all just do your thing, man. Mm-hmm. Turning the knobs, pause, all that good shit, man. So like I said, great to know that there's youth out there doing good shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you one of the leaders, bro. You know what I'm saying? Word. Some people might even know the name right now, but they know your music. You know what I'm saying? That's the battle right there. And they find you through the rabbit hole, man. You just gonna get bigger and better and better and better. Know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, wait, come on. Before we get out of here, the end of the year awards are coming for albums of the year, rapper of the year, producer of the year, you know what I'm saying? Discovery of the year. Give us, who do you think what I'm saying, was the rapper of the year this year? Who you think?
Good question, Lukey.
The rapper of the year this year? I'm say Conway.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
Interested.
Yeah.
That conductor machine is fucking hard. That conductor machine. Oh my God. Yo.
Yeah.
Yes. Shut up. Where?
Let's
go one more. Y'all ask. Okay, we're gonna only get 3 categories.
Okay.
Yeah. Primo asked a question about a year award. One of the categories we got.
Oh man, who's the producer of the year for you right now? Who are you really impressed by?
SB11.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so that year, him and who is that? Him and God damn it,
Josiah
did.
Yep.
They did.
Shout
Is that the Fatherhood album?
Mm-hmm.
That they did.
God is gracious. Yeah.
Oh, God is gracious. Yeah,
bro.
That joint. Yeah, man.
He's young too, bro. He's young too.
Yes,
SB's young too.
Really?
Young dude. Yes, bro.
Is he a part of Lupara? He's not a part of Lupara, is he? I don't think so. Did him and Ty Ferris do a joint together too?
Not that I know of. I'm not in Gray Matter. I know. I
gotta look up. But SB11 did another joint with somebody else too.
Klypto Beats too. Klypto's hard. Like, bro, there's so many dope producers, bro. It's out of here.
Shout out Klypto, yeah.
All right, so I get the honor of asking what would be album of the year.
Ooh, good question, Carl.
I know, bro. There's been a lot of albums.
It's a tough one and some great ones.
Like,
this is the hardest question.
This question I was ready for. This is the only question I have written down in my phone. Like, I was ready for this joint. Like, so I'm trying to think what I want to throw. I had 5 options.
Okay.
You can name them.
Yeah, I'm just do that. I had Conway. What's his joint? He's like with the glasses on the cover.
Is it Won't He Do It?
Yeah, that joint.
Won't He Do It?
Won't He Do It? Vegas 7, Sleep as the Cousin.
Yes,
Superior.
Josiah with God is Gracious. And then Rome Wasn't Built in a Day.
Yeah.
And I had one of Crime Apple joints in there too, because he had a year. He was wild on this year.
Fuck with Crime Part 3. I mean, he put out 6 or something this year. So
yeah. So, and I had, like I said, it was one of Crime joints that was in there. So, yeah, that was the list. But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go with God is Gracious, bro.
Shout out Saya, man.
That album is amazing.
So indeed,
it's amazing, bro.
Well, shout out to our umbrellas over there, yo. I'm saying,
that's what's up, man. I like your selections, man. That's a great list. Absolutely.
Yeah. See, it just reminds me there's so many great albums that came out this year.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were going to say that Ja King and Javi Darko.
That's a dope album too.
Fear
and Loathing in Long Island.
Album's hard too.
Yeah.
But Javi dropped his Parables of the Sower. That album was hard.
Yeah.
Like there was so many joints.
So many great young talents right now.
I like that Vegas 7 Mount Martin joint personally.
Such a great album too.
I think that's a great project, man. And I thought I liked Sleep as the Cousin. Special. Like I was like, yo, you went crazy on there. But then I heard the Mount Martin joint. I was like, okay.
Nah, right. See, I was talking to him, bro. And he was just like, yo, like I might drop like, a whole bunch of joints this year. I'm like, bro, you don't got to drop too much because people still got to catch up to the lead line wall. Because his rapping is so
sporadic.
Yeah, bro.
Well, but
you know what I mean?
It's compacted with so much stuff that to dissect it takes a while.
You could drop one album and people will take a year to catch up, literally.
Yeah,
because that's how complex his writing is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Vegas out of here, bro. He's different.
Yeah.
I can't wait to chop it up with him.
Good choices. Good choices.
It's coming up. It's coming up soon too. It's coming up soon.
Yeah.
The Vega convo.
I mean, we chopped it up. Live in person, right? I mean, on here.
2024, baby.
Yeah, but we think we're setting it up live, right? Like,
hey man, you'll know when it happens.
I don't know, man. True indeed, yo.
I gotta pull
true
up.
indeed.
Shit,
Oh,
come
sure.
on down, man.
We here. We here. We in Atlanta. When the players play, we write on things like every day. I just made that up. Yeah. True indeed. So come out to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Word. We'll have Mr. Candyman pull up on us too. Know what I mean? I have one piece of candy. You know what I'm saying? Word. And just to relax. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Everything. I know Carl got the Cuban cigars over there. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Yeah. We got some. Juice,
I owe you, Carl. I got
shit.
something for you.
Oh,
yeah, it'll be a great time. Yeah, you'll be invited. You definitely invited, G. Whenever we get set this up, G. Yeah, definitely, man. It's been a great conversation, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Keep on doing it. Remember,
keep doing your thing.
Wear condoms. Everybody wear condoms except me, so I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Word. That's wild. Don't have no babies. Keep making them beats, my guy.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's what's up. Word. We'll see y'all next time. 120 of the motherfucking Abyss podcast. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.